In the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Buffalo Bills. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go in Western New York. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. First carry here for Kyron Williams. And he's able to fight through one tackle here, pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. He'll find his tight end. It's Kobe Parkinson. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, L.A.
1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Third and 9. From the gun, here's Stafford. Open man is Parkinson. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Rams first down.
It's a middle. 17 yards.
Like 7.
And the Rams first down.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. Then he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Second and 3. That's the 40-yard line.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
Again, it's Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Adams.
What up?
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
On the give, it's Williams.
The ability to read and then react on this run. That was the key to this play here, Mike, for the linebacker. He's the run-through player, but when you hit it as fast as he does, the offensive linemen have no chance of getting off their combination blocks to account for you. You get through with speed in the backfield, and you take them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Double right.
Parkinson in motion. Second down, it's Stafford. Short throw pulled in by Parkinson. Third and 11.
No gain on the play. And it's third down.
Out of the gun, Stafford.
Ah.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
That's another Rams.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. The Bills with the early advantage. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Lady.
Back to throw is Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
22-yard line.
Stay 50.
To the air again. Stafford.
Ah.
Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Colby Parkinson. Touchdown, L.A.
Harrison Mevis on for the extra point. The kick is
Mevis, good on the extra point. And the Rams will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Keeps it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. He's brought down by Kobe Turner.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's into the hands of the veteran Cooks. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Buffalo. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The extra point by Bass is good, and the Bills will move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Blue 60! White!
The drive begins with a run by Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Terrell Bernard on the stop. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. 2nd down and 8. Here's Stafford. That's caught by Puka. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stafford. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Set! Blue 60!
Here's Stafford. I'll throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Stafford now on 3rd down. And is caught left side. That's Parkinson. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Stafford to throw again. That's out wide to Williams. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
2nd and 5. Throwing again is Stafford. He's got it about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
6 yards. That's another Rams first down.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Now they operate from back at the 9, and it's 3rd down and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
To throw is Stafford. That is
Damn, that's I was worried about Puka.
Touchdown, Rams.
A big tight end.
That's his second touchdown of the afternoon. Mevis, good on the extra point. And the Rams will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
319. What's that?
Here's Allen to throw. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Round 80. What's that?
On 1st down, Allen.
Oh! So too fucking hard, man.
In the half, it is intercepted. And the Rams are going to
Damn.
have it just past their 25.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Matt Milano there to stop him. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. To return, here's Ray Davis. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
180. Alert.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
319! What's that?
Play action. Here's Allen. That one downfield for Cooks. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 37.
Big play there for the Bills.
Good for a Bills.
37 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Look out!
First and 10, and
What?
it's Allen. A whole lot of
Hold on.
chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls into
This game's starting to put
He
shit.
was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it'll be second down.
Yeah, this game, I clearly did.
What's that?
Allen gonna throw again. Flush to his right. Taking off. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50.
I clearly did
Can't
fucking
beat a
X,
running
but it's on
quarterback.
sold
Gain of 16
square.
and
What
a
the
first
fuck?
down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
180! Look out!
Allen gonna give it to Cook. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Made at the 12-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
What's that?
Throwing is Allen. Flush to his right. Now he'll run. And he will get into the end zone. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Pass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Rams 14. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Stafford now. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. to
They
Puka.
got some
And the
receivers,
Rams
so-
have a first down.
And play coverage pretty much all the time.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Set. Yellow 80.
Simeon,
Yellow 80.
good receiver.
Pretty hot.
He'll drop to throw. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Second down, it's Stafford. Working free downfield, it is Williams. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Zebra.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Pretty hot.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now a second down throw for Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. Out of the gun, Stafford. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
22.
Now Stafford on third and goal.
Ah!
It is brought in.
Nah, that was nasty.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
That was nasty.
Yeah, it was, man. Good shit.
A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
I ain't look like Bam, man. For like cans.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store
Real
in the
sweet good.
remaining time?
I'm not telling me. I took them something with me. Duh, feel free.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
319. Alert. What's that?
Now it's Allen. This pass right side taken in by Cook. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Third and 7.
Ron, right, stall the drive.
My brother.
Why be doing it?
56, 56.
And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay.
Good left hand in the body. And they go out bodies. That's no body.
Going to need a big play now. Third down and long.
Help.
Here's Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Gain of 24 yards.
Allen to his tight end Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down.
First and 10 at the
2 minutes to
43-yard line.
play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Come on, let's get it.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
180. Alert. Look out.
They'll drop to throw. Catch is made there on the left side by Cook. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Second and 6.
Second and 6.
39-yard line.
Alert, alert, alert. Look out.
Throwing again is Allen. Now he'll run it.
Gotta give me a
And they
big
bring him
lead.
down inside the 25-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
First and 10.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Here's first down.
What's that?
Cook. He's to the 10. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now pass to tack on the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bills go up by 7, 28-21. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, this is Blake Corum. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Makes me love to you. You don't know how.
On first down, Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. First down, Stafford. That's to Parkinson, open right side. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. As they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock.
Hey, climb up. Get away these.
Stafford now to throw on first down. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop.
Good game, bro.
He got lucky. Lucky as hell. Frogged it up. Good game, though.
Ready? Attack!
They'll start on the ground with Cook. He's got room at the 30. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. The Rams use their third and final timeout. They stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready? Look out!
Once again, it's Cook. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
At his own 48-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready? Attack!
They'll run the toss with Cook. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go on the clock. This is 3rd and 6.
Ready? Attack!
Here we go. One final play. Moving to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. So it's a win here for the Bills. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they're going to send the fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.
Chips loaded with perfectly seasoned carne asada, melty cheese, guac, sour cream, and beans. I love that they use real cheese instead of nacho cheese. It makes such a difference. Next, I got a carne asada taco that's served on a soft, homemade corn tortilla. I also tried a vampiro, and it was just as delicious. With the squeeze of lemon and their salsa, literally the perfect bite. I also got a coca that uses real cheese, spread a thin layer.
Nous avons besoin d'un emporte-pièces jaune. Très bien. Il n'y a qu'un seul endroit pour celui-ci. Nous avons réussi. Hurrah! Bonjour les enfants. Êtes-vous prêts à créer ET et à jouer? Commençons! Pourriez-vous m'aider à trouver la pâte à modeler de la bonne couleur pour correspondre à ce tampon bleu? Je pointerai et vous crierez quand c'est la bonne, d'accord? Hurrah! Bon travail!
We are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view,
it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
To throw, it's Allen. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A gain of 6. And the Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Look out!
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now a 2nd and 6. Here's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And that's good for a gain of 6. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They run it again with Cook. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 18-yard line. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
The 13-yard line.
Allen now on the option right. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. We're scoreless after 1.
Back at the 18-yard line.
2nd quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. And now they'll throw with Allen. Allen going to run with it. Has his man. It's Shakir. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And that hits the right upright, but goes in anyway. Oh, friendly bounce there that could have gone either way easily, but he gets it to go. And the Bills' opening drive yields 3. So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Here we go, here we go. 679 Bronco.
Now back to throw. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And the Bills are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 9. Allen now looks to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Allen going to run with it. He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. First down, here's the run with Cook. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. And between the last two plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
56, 56.
Here's Allen to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Round 80. Alert. 5 wide. Look out.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Cook is in. Touchdown, Bills.
Two good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL. So they're not going to be denied here, and they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
Bills 10, Dolphins nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
What?
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll look downfield for Waller.
Oh.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
60 Bison, 60.
They're going to try and throw.
What?
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The rookie from Texas looking sharp on that throw. He gets his guys a 1st down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Back to throw again. Same connection. Dulcich once again. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. It's a big play there for Miami. 49 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. H.M. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
Bronco 80. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Gordon is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
19, go! Let's go!
Now this time he'll look to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill from 3 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Bills 10, Dolphins 7.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here. To the air, Allen. Completes to Shakir once again. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Timing is so important on a route like this, because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late, because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Now Allen. And Cooks has it over the middle. First catch of the game for Cooks. It'll be a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Brings up 3rd down and 8.
Now Allen.
Oh.
These guys running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
I like the call there, because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 21.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he will have a Bills 1st down, and that should be that. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
This game over.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll run with Cook. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
I don't need to scout.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they take a knee. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Good game.
And they will take a knee here. Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means